Hi, welcome. My name's Oralia, and we are doing a collective Gap and Abercrombie haul. I have not shopped at the Gap in so long, and I have never shopped at Abercrombie, so there's a lot to talk about and unpack in this video. But that's okay because I'm a personal stylist, and my passion in life is to help plus size women look and feel their most beautiful, elegant, and luxurious selves. And as a personal stylist, it is my job to shop for you guys and see what's out there, what brands carry plus size, what brands may be extending into plus sizes or extended sizing, however you want to call it, and what those experiences are like. I do this so that you don't have to. I'm going to start out with the stuff that I got from Gap, and then we'll move into Abercrombie. So let's dive in. The first thing that I tried on at the Gap is the linen cotton blend vest. I have been stalking the Gap website for this little vest. I actually had the beige one that had like a metallic thread through it in my cart. And I happened to decide to check to see if they had the white linen vest because I really wanted a white linen vest. I tried one from Amazon that I hauled, and I will have that haul link for you down below. That was good, but it was black and it was slightly big and it wasn't really what I wanted. I could have settled for the black one, but I really wanted a white one, and preferably in natural fibers. And lo and behold, at the Gap, they had it in my size. This is a size 2XL. It is a linen cotton blend. They have it in white. They were carrying it in black and beige, and hopefully they still are, because it's really hard to get a hold of these little vests right now because they're really trending heavily. I will have this in my like to know it shop. Favorite it. I will also do restock alerts because these sell out so quickly. I just happened to go in on a day that they had them in stock in my size, so I grabbed it right away. So happy that I did. It's such a cute vest. It is perfect for that vest and trousers look that people are just dying for, me included right now. And I just love the fact that it is in a natural fabric blend. I can see me taking this with me to Europe when I travel to Europe later on this summer. This is such a beautiful little vest. Then on top of that, I finally found my white pants. I've been searching high and low for the perfect pair of white linen pants, and I finally got them. I think they might be a linen cotton blend. I'm not sure that they're 100% linen. I will have to check for that, but I was able to get them. I tried them. I'm in love. I am so in love. Now, I did get them in petite, because that's the nice thing about the Gap for some of what they have, is that they will sell it in like a short or a petite, but they don't scale it down like they do petite. They tend to keep it the same size. It's just shorter. I really appreciate that because there's a difference between petite and short. Petites are when they really scale the measurements down because the person has got a petite frame. In most cases, for plus size, we're short. That's all. We're not scaled down in bone structure or anything like that. We just happen to be short. They fit beautifully with a heel. Even though I ordered the shorter ones, I may go and have these tailored up just slightly so that I can wear them a little bit more casual and laid back. So I may still have these tailored up a little bit, but does not matter. I love this pant. This pant is really airy. It is comfortable. It's going to be a great pant for the summer. I will be able to wear these going out to dinner, running errands, brunch, whatever. I'll be able to wear these, and paired with that white vest. Oh, I love the construction of them. They do have flat pockets, and what I like about it is that the flat pocket actually is buttoned down, but they hide the button inside the flap, so it's like completely seamless. That's a really cool little style detail because it gives them a little bit more of a streamlined look. They button up really nicely at the waist. They are smidge tight at the waist, but I could adjust the button if I needed to. I sat down in them and they were fine. They weren't uncomfortable. They didn't bind. And linen has a tendency to loosen up a bit. And so I think that these are perfection, and I'm so happy that I have finally found my white pant. Ooh, I cannot wait to start styling this for you guys and to start wearing it. Oh, So good. I'm ready to venture back into the world of jeans because it's been a few years now. If you're new to my channel, a few years ago, I had surgery on my stomach and it was a pretty big surgery, and jeans just were not comfortable for me. They were very painful to wear because of all of the scars that I have. So I stopped wearing jeans, and lately I have really been missing wearing jeans. And so I decided that I was going to pick up a pair from the Gap because they're known for their jeans. They have really good jeans. So I picked up these 90s loose jeans that they have, but of course they fit too long. What I like about them though is that they do have the raw edge, and so I can simply just cut to the height that I want on these jeans should I decide to keep them. The one thing that I will say though is that they're a shorter rise than I'm used to wearing, and they did gap a little bit in the back because, you know, I've got a backside and they gapped a little bit on the waist and the back. So if I were to keep these, I would have to have them altered to fit in the waist so that I don't have that gapping. I did put a belt on it, which helped bring the waist in a little bit, and they're nice, but I wasn't too happy with the rise, and I wasn't really thrilled about the fact that they were gapping just a little bit. They're just not perfect. They're not the perfect pair of white jeans. So I do like the slit at the bottom. I think that that's really cool. I like the fact that it has that raw edge, so I can just cut it off to where I need it. I like also the copper divots and buttons and things that they've got on there. I think that's a nice little pop that they give the jean. Overall, not a bad jean, but not 100% my favorite. They were still a little bit too loose for my taste. The next thing from the Gap is this brown Crinkle Gauze button-down shirt. They've got this whole section of Crinkle Gauze, which I like. I like Crinkle Gauze. I think it's very comfortable. It's very breathable. It looks really nice and kind of laid back, but still dressy a little bit because of the button down, you know, shirt. It is collarless and it does have long sleeves on it. This is something that you could wear like to the office. It's a really nice shirt. They have it in multiple colors, not just brown. I think that this is a really great work shirt or casual shirt to wear during the summer, regardless of the situation that you're in, whether it's work or play. I really do like it. I think it's very nice. It's going to be really good on those cooler nights or the cool mornings of summer if you live in a climate that where you've got that. I actually wouldn't mind picking one up in black and or white. Really, really nice shirt. I do have this blazer coming. It's got hung up and shipping somewhere. It is a linen blend blazer. It's white. I ordered it in a 2XL. If I happen to get it, then you're going to see me talking to you in a different outfit. Anyway, there's that from the Gap. Overall, I would have to say my experience with Gap has been pretty good. They're running true to size. They have a really great offering in their plus sizes. Pretty much, I think everything, almost everything is available in extended sizing or in plus sizing. I think they go up to a 20, maybe a 22 pant, and yeah. Not bad at all. So next is the stuff that I picked up from Abercrombie. There's going to be a little story time here, so I will have a timestamp to the start of the actual haul, but I do hope that you hang out for what I have to say because it's all about the experience that I had with Abercrombie. When I first decided that I wanted to order from Abercrombie, I went into it with a really heavy bias. The bias that I had was one that I really need to lose. And I don't think I'm the only one that does this. So if you do this, maybe reconsider and going into things with more of an open mind, because Abercrombie traditionally has been a store that reluctantly seemed to cater to plus size or extended sizing. But recently, it seems that they have fully embraced that. But I came into shopping with Abercrombie with the bias that, well, they're not really plus size. They never have been plus size. So when they say that they're this size, I don't believe it. And I ordered things in the biggest size that they carried as far as like the jeans, because that's really what I was interested in looking in. The other thing about Abercrombie that piqued my interest is the fact that they offer their stuff, regardless of size, a majority of it anyway, in length. So you can get either short, regular, or tall. That was intriguing to me because I'm like, okay, it's not petite. It's actually just short. They didn't scale it down. They actually just made it shorter. And so they also offer extra short, by the way. So I was like really intrigued by that. I wanted to see what their short was like, because it's kind of hard sometimes to find their extra short. So anyway, I had this idea that I wanted to go into Abercrombie, you know, shop Abercrombie for the fact that they have short length, not just petite, and the fact that supposedly they did plus size. And I say supposedly, right? So when I received my Abercrombie order, the jeans were way, way, way too big for me. They were like a good 3 sizes too big. I am normally an 18. I did a return exchange via, you know, the mail, and that took forever because they don't honor the exchange until they've processed the return, and it takes about 2 weeks to process the return. And I posted about doing an Abercrombie haul, I think maybe about 4-5 weeks ago. I'm just now doing it, and even still, it's not quite right, but I'll explain. Got the new size, but when I ordered the new size, I still had that bias in my mind. Even though I looked at the size chart, I measured myself, I still was like, yeah, I don't trust them. So I ordered just 1 size down. The jeans that I'm trying on for you here are all going to be 1 or 2 sizes too big. So this whole experience has taught me a few things. First of all, let go of the bias that I have against, you know, stores like Abercrombie, and just truly strictly go by my measurements. I know my measurements. I know what size I am, and yet I let the bias really taint how I place the order. Secondly, you know, their short is still too long for me, unless I want to wear heels. If I want to wear heels, then it's going to be the right length. Otherwise, they're too long. Okay, so the first jeans that I'm bringing you are these 90s relaxed jeans. They are in the Curvelove style. These are a size 22 short, and they're still too long for me. They are too big. However, I think that if I were to size down, they might fit. Maybe in the Curvelove, maybe in the standard cut. I'm not 100% sure. When I do the exchange for these, I may order the standard cut and see what I get. But for now, I wanted to show these to you. They actually fit true to size if you are a 22. I really like them. I like them a lot better than the white jeans I tried on from the Gap because the rise is higher. And now I get the hype about Abercrombie jeans. They're actually really, really good. The fabric is really nice. I can tell even if I were to get something that was a little bit more snug, it would form to my body really nicely. They've got a really good mix of denim and stretch in their jeans. So I will be ordering the jeans again in the right size. The second pair of jeans are the 90s straight in the Curvelove style. And what I have discovered is that I don't know that Curvelove is the right fit for me. I ordered the Curvelove because it's intended for women who have bigger hips and or a bum. And I do have a bigger bum, but I don't know that they're going to fit well. I'll have to talk with the folks at Abercrombie when I do the exchange on these to see what they recommend for me. They're a 22 short, so again, 1 or 2 sizes too big for me. I do like the wash. I think the wash is actually quite nice. I have been a big proponent of the dark wash in recent years, but now I'm like, you know what? A medium wash is actually really nice too. And it's a little bit more casual, but can still be dressed up. And so I'm really, really happy with the wash of these jeans. I think that they're actually a really great wash. And they would have been a really good fit, I believe, had they been the right size. I'm not sure that Curvelove, though, would be exactly the right one for me because it seems to me like they're a little bit more generous cut on the hips. And so they kind of go out a little bit. And I don't have a lot of hip. I just have a bigger bum. And so I might have to try the straight style. And the reason I say that is because I brought in one of their trousers, and it is not in the Curvelove style. I have heard a lot about the Abercrombie & Fitch Sloane trouser, the Sloane pant, and I wanted to try them out for myself because, well, you know, it's like, well, how do they fit a plus size body? Well, I have to say that they fit a plus size body really, really well. I think that I am going to probably be picking up a pair of these pants in every color over time because I really, really like the way they fit. I like the way they drape. They are a little too long. They do not offer these in extra short. They only offer them in short, regular, and tall. I envisioned wearing these navy blue pants with sneakers, so I will have to have them adjusted. I'm going to take them to a tailor to hem them up because I was wearing my, I think they're 3.5-inch heels from Amazon, my Avery sandal from Amazon, and they've got a pretty tall heel. And the pants were still dragging or you know, bunching a little bit on the floor, so I know that they're just not quite short enough. I really like these Sloane trousers, guys. Like I said, I think I'm gonna pick a pair up in every single color. Those Sloane trousers are amazing if you are looking for a work pant, and if you don't have a lot of hips, then go with a regular cut. Otherwise, they do have these in Curvelove, so if you do have hips, then I would definitely go with a Curvelove. They do go up to a size 22 or 24, I believe. They are a 36 short, and so they actually fit really well everywhere. They fit my hips really nicely. They fit my bum. They fit my waist. It's a little bit too big on the waist, but I always wear a belt. On most days I wear a belt, so that doesn't really matter. These are perfect, guys. Perfect. If you are looking for a pair of work pants or just a pair of nicely tailored trousers to add to your wardrobe, I would say get yourself some of these. They're not a natural fiber. That's the only drawback. They're primarily polyester. They've got some viscose and they have a little bit of elastane. But you know, that's fine because I really do like the cut of these pants. I love just how they look and how they feel. I can't say enough good things about these pants, guys. They're awesome, awesome, awesome pants. When I order from a brand that I'm not familiar with, I tend to order things that are basics because it's kind of like when I go to have Mexican food. I try the fajitas first to see how they make them, and if I like the way they make them, then I know pretty much everything else on the menu is going to be really good. Same holds true for retailers. When I am trying somebody that I have never shopped from before, I go with the basics because if they can do the basics well, then pretty much everything else is going to be really, really good. And so I ordered a white t-shirt, and I have featured this t-shirt actually in my 2x2 outfit formulas video, and I love this t-shirt. It is so nice. Now the only thing is that it's a crew neck and I wear makeup, and I've gotten makeup on the collar. It comes off, it washes off, but it's something that I'm gonna have to struggle with this particular t-shirt. However, does not mean that I'm not gonna order another one in a different color. I want one in black because it's got a really nice weight to the fabric, the knit, and it is so soft, so soft, and yet not hot. Really, really good basic t-shirt. This is one of those places where I'm like, you know what, if you're gonna order yourself any basics, go for that t-shirt at Abercrombie and Fitch because they're really nicely made. The crew neck band is nice and thick. The t-shirt is well made. It's not going to be flimsy. I'm not going to have to get rid of it after 5 or 6 washings. It's going to actually, I think, be able to withstand a lot of washing and wearing, especially because it is a t-shirt that, you know, I'm going to wear a lot. And I tend to go more for black t-shirts anyway because they don't stain. I'm terrible with staining, obviously. Overall, though, I would highly, highly recommend if you're looking for a t-shirt, order one of those. It's in a 2XL, by the way. The other thing that I ordered from Abercrombie was a bodysuit. I was very curious about their bodysuits because I watch a lot of YouTube. I, you know, am on LTK all the time, and I hear people talking about the Abercrombie bodysuits again and again and again, and I'm like, you know what? I gotta try them and see if they're worth the hype. Short answer, yeah, absolutely. I really, really like this bodysuit. The one con that I have for the bodysuit is that it is a little bit too long for my torso. So I have some gapping in the crotch of the bodysuit, but if I sit down, that will be taken up. So it's kind of a trade-off, I guess, because otherwise the snaps, it doesn't have hooks, it has snaps. Otherwise the snaps might come undone if it's too tight in the torso. So like I said, it's a minor trade-off, but I do like the fabric. It's nice and compressing. I look very sleek, very nicely pulled together in it. I like the neckline. This is going to be a great thing to wear underneath blazers, and I might actually get myself one that's like a tank sleeve. They are what people hype them up to be. They're really, really good, and I would highly recommend grabbing one of those if you like bodysuits and you want to look nice and sleek and tucked in your outfits. Chef's kiss, wonderful. So overall, my experiences with the Gap and Abercrombie both were really pretty good, even though the Abercrombie one hit a few glitches, but because of me, not because of the brand. I am going to be making exchanges on those jeans to get the right sizing. I will update you guys on Instagram and Like to Know It. So make sure that you are following me on both of those platforms to hear more about how it went with these jeans, because I have a feeling they're going to be favorites because they are actually really, really nice pair of jeans. At the end of the day, I highly recommend both Gap and Abercrombie to you guys if you are looking for new brands that are of a higher price point but definitely higher quality. 2 thumbs up for me on both brands. I cannot wait to continue exploring them and bringing you more from these brands because they're good. And they're worth it, and you're worth it too. I'm gonna leave you with my latest Walmart haul video here. Some interesting things happened there, so go check it out. It's a lot of fun. I will see you in that video. Bye.